Let's turn visitor feedback into a practical quality loop. Open the assistant, choose tools, and find feedback. Enable feedback collection, then keep the thumbs up and thumbs down buttons visible below eligible bot answers. These settings work together. One stores the record and the other gives the visitor a clear way to rate the answer. Before you enable email notifications, decide who will review the message and how quickly. A useful starting rule is 1 business day for ordinary negative feedback and immediate review for policy, safety, or privacy risks. Save the settings, reload the page, and make sure every intended control stays enabled. Now open feedback, start with 1 assistant, 1 language, 1 signal, and a fixed date range. Search only after those filters are set. Write the values down because a fair before and after comparison needs the same cohort on both sides. Our controlled run first shows exactly 1 negative record for the unavailable download request, then switches to the separate positive record we'll inspect next. That proves the filters and the exact test evidence, not a broad negative pattern or purchase intent. And 3 controlled rows still aren't a satisfaction rate because this table doesn't tell us how many eligible answers were shown but never rated. In production, sample unrated conversations too and use a documented denominator before reporting a percentage. Open the action for a row. Feedback. Details gives you the assistant, session, language, signal, time, exact answer, and stored question context. Read those fields together, then open the source conversation when it's available. A label on its own can't tell you what the visitor actually valued or disliked. Here the visitor asks, what is the 2028 warranty policy for North Star services? The assistant says that the available information doesn't contain that policy, and the visitor gives the answer a thumbs up. The useful lesson isn't that the bot knew the policy, it's that the bot didn't invent one. Save this as a positive safe abstention example and ask the policy owner whether an approved answer should exist. For negative feedback, classify the primary cause before you edit anything. A wrong or stale fact belongs in the authoritative website or document. A repeated tone or scope problem belongs in the custom role. A broken next step belongs in the action bar, lead, booking, live chat, or connector flow. A model comparison comes later, after sources, retrieval, and instructions are sound. For this warranty example, don't add a convincing sounding policy just to make the answer look complete. Ask the owner for approved text and an effective date. If there is no policy, keep the honest answer and add a monitored support route. Change 1 layer at a time, remove conflicting source copies, wait for indexing to finish, and record exactly what you changed. After an approved change finishes indexing, start a fresh chat. Ask the exact original question. Then try natural variants like, does North Star cover repairs in 2028? And where can I read the current warranty terms? Compare every answer with the approved source and keep 1 intentionally unsupported question to make sure safe abstention still works. The screen here is a fresh session regression check. It repeats the real warranty question, confirms the safe answer, and stores a second positive rating. No approved 2028 policy was added during this demonstration, so we're not claiming a corrected warranty answer. Monitor the same assistant, language, signal, and date window rules after a real fix. Track repeated cause classes per eligible answer when you have the denominator and keep the exact observed answers in your review log.